Hello everybody, this is Daniel and I am back with episode 27 of this Watford series. We are nearing the end of the season here, second leg match against Arsenal in the Europa League semi-finals. I am currently up on them 3-2 with 3 away goals on the aggregate, and also nearing the end of the season with 3 Premier League matches left. I am sitting in 4th place and Manchester United is ahead of me with 68 points. I am currently sitting in 4th with 67 points, and Arsenal is below me with 66 points. So it is coming into a close finish right now, but let's get started here. The most important match right now, Europa League semifinals, second leg, as I mentioned, up on aggregate by a goal against Arsenal. So we'll start action off here in the 28th minute with Lucas Piazon on the ball. He's going to dribble this down the wing, pull it back, give El Shaarawy a chance here to do a little Rabona over to Sigurdarsson, but Szczesny does well to save that one. Now, a corner, we're skipping ahead here into the 44th minute. Mertesacker wins the header, drops to Lescott, and somehow, I do not know what happened there, but Lescott is able to put that one away past Loach, and it is 3-3 on aggregate. Now, we're going to skip ahead here to the second half. I sub in Danny Green, and I do some movement around here. Loach there with the great save. I've dropped Lucas Piazon back to center attacking mid, and because a lot of my players were extremely tired. So Danny Green here on the ball in the 66th minute over to Lucas Piazon. A great little Ronaldo chop there, but Szczesny does well to keep it at a 1-0 match. As of right now, though, I am moving on with those 3 away goals, as Arsenal only has 1 away goal, but the aggregate is tied, and if I can get a goal here, things can change drastically, giving me basically putting the nail in the coffin and helping me move on to the finals. So you see here some good ball movement here between my team, and Sigurdarsson is through one-on-one in Szczesny, and with that much space, I'm taking Big Sig every single time as he gets that goal. And now 4-3 on aggregate, I am winning, and it's pretty exciting actually, as at this point, I think I'm moving on, but things get a little bit dicey here when Loach grabs that ball out of bounds. A corner here over to Mertesacker. He headers that one in the 85th minute, and it is 5-4 on aggregate, or 4-4 on aggregate, excuse me. And in the 86th minute here, even though I am moving away on away goals, I still would love to get a goal. Now, I could hold this back, be conservative, but I'm going to try to get a goal here. Somehow, Sigurdarsson wins this ball in the box, puts it away, giving me my berth into the Europa League final. And you guys will see who I'm playing here later on, but as you see there at the bottom of the screen, aggregate 5-4 against Arsenal, and I am moving on. Huge victory for me, and I can concentrate on the Europa League final, but I also need to concentrate on my top 4 finish, which is my goal that I set at the beginning of the season. So we'll move on here. 3 matches left, I have mentioned before, and this is against Aston Villa. If you did notice there, Heskey's not starting. They did pick up Kaká, and that's a pretty big pickup, to be honest. I don't know how they could afford him. But right here, look at this little skill move by El Shaarawy. Advanced rainbow. Great save by their keeper, though. Taylor's going to win this one. Head this back to Marvel win. Over to El Shaarawy. He has a horrible left-footed shot there, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. So here, Aston Villa on the goal kick. Going to clear this one out far. Over to Delphin Neto. He's going to head this on to Aaron Lennon, and he's going to pass it over to Kaká, the recently signed center forward right now, and he is just slicing and dicing through my defense. Horrible defending through by me there, and puts Aston Villa up 1-0, and this is not good, as I do need to get as many points as I can here heading up into the end of the season. Right now, a through ball to Big Sig. He's going to pull this one back to El Shaarawy off a nice little scoop turn, and he just finesses that into the top drawer. El Shaarawy with a nice little goal there, giving me a 1-1 draw as it stands, and giving me the equalizer and a point in the Premier League. Over here to Lucas Piazon in the 45th minute now. Look at this slotted through ball over to El Shaarawy. He beats Guzan near post, and I go up 2-1 as of right now, getting my 3 points, which is absolutely huge at this point in the season. So crossing this over here into the 57th minute, Aaron Lennon on the ball, using his pace to take this down the wing, and somehow you see there, Delphin Neto is wide open in the middle of the pitch, crosses it over, he heads that one in, and it's a 2-2 draw right now. 86th minute, a huge scare here, as I do want to take a point out right now, but Loach sticking his foot out, getting a great save, drops back to Stuart Holden, can't get it through all that traffic there. Aaron Lennon on the ball here. I do clear the danger, and that is how that match ended, 2-2. Pretty demoralizing, to be honest, because I did think that I could win that match and get my 3 points and solidify my top 4 finish, but we're going to have to move on here against a tough Sunderland's squad. As you see there, David Silva starting, and Aguero was actually had a little nick, so he was not playing. But we'll start off the action here in the 18th minute. Nice little lob through ball to Sigurdarsson. One-time touch over to Lucas Piazzone to his weak right foot, but that doesn't look like a weak foot to me as he puts that one away. Gives me a 1-0 lead. Craig Gardner over here to Asamoah Gyan. He's going to pull this one back. Defense, though, played pretty well this match. As you see there, Charles starting for, I believe it was a tired Mariappa. I'm not 100% sure, though. It might be Win. But you see here, Taylor using his pace to bring the ball up here of the pitch. Lucas Piazzone, one-time roulette. Drops back to Big Sig. Over to El Shaarawy. He puts this one past our goalkeeper, giving me a 2-0 lead. And we will move on to the 42nd minute as I keep the attacking pressure on here. Bad touch there by Craig Gardner. Drops back to El Shaarawy. He's going to bring this one up the pitch. Pull this back to Lucas Piazzone. Over to Taylor. You see here, it's just some really good ball movement here between my squad. Over to El Shaarawy. And once again, this is an absolute rout as this is standing here. In the 45th minute, I go up 3-0. Now, Danny Green on the ball, recently subbed in. Back to McGinn, over to Carriol, over to McGinn, back to Sigurdarsson. Look at this. Absolutely amazing ball movement there by my Watford squad. Big Sig puts it away, and that match ended 4-0, so a rout there. Watford against Sunderland. Pretty surprising as they do have they have a tough squad, but they just don't play well together, to be honest, as they're sitting, I believe, in the low middle of the table. So, right now, I offer a contract to Paul Frecklington, who wanted out of my club. I'm going to sign him right here to see if I can just sell him. As you see, their estimated worth of $400,000. But here we go. Now, the Europa League final is against PSG, so that will be airing next episode, which will be out tomorrow for you guys, and we will take a look at the Premier League table right now. You see here, Derby County, QPR, and Bolton all in relegation zone. Birmingham and Wigan in fear of getting relegated too, but I have one more match. I'm up 4 points, so I have secured a top 4 finish and a spot in the Champions League, reaching my objective. This is absolutely amazing. I will be focusing now on the Europa League final against PSG, guys. Leave a like if you are happy that the Watford series is back. Daily uploads for the win. I will try to continue this. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.